Shallon, I really don't know what to tell you, but what you're doing is completely harmful and derogatory, and even to the point you can, even to the point you can hurt someone who has been through a lot. And the fact that you would go and stoop to the lowest, even to making derogatory comments, bashing Selena Gomez, and even going after Pete Davidson, sorry, but you really, really need to wake up one day and realize what you're doing is not great. And you can even end up in a lawsuit. And stop holding on to what you're doing or all the experiences. Let it go and move on. But as someone who is just who is doing the most, you'll never learn it. And honestly, Shallon, I'm glad I felt unsubscribed to you. And you know what? At the end of the day, though, if you want to live your life like that, then that's your choice. But you need to realize, though, that you're doing more harm than good. And realizing all the things that you said, comparing to a lot of infamous people like Ted Bundy or Hitler, like, come on. And the fact that you've even created lies and put out a lot of biased information, I'm like, you're not a therapist, you're not a mental health professional, you're not even a psychiatrist for once. And when you have the masters, then you can say what you feel. But I also have a friend who also has a master's as well in social work, and I'll probably talk about him one day, but I need to talk with him first if it's okay with him. But you, Shallon, on the other hand, you really need to get some help, and you need to think about what you did. But as someone who will not admit to it, you're kind of acting like Peggy Hill. And honestly, like, I don't know what to tell you. In which one, the fact that you made such lewd comments, offensive comments, even to discomforting comments, not just on YouTube but on social media in general, says a lot about you and the character and what you provide. And yeah, you try to give the best advice, but you obviously go to like the lowest points of someone's life and talking about people in the worst possible way. I'm like, you think you have the right message, but you're basically the wrong messenger. But in reality, Shallon, please start thinking about what you're doing, what you said. But I know you won't. But you need to really, really have a wake up call. And this is someone who used to watch your videos, and you know what? I'm glad I've unsubscribed. I'm glad D'Angelo Wallace made such excellent points about you, and yet I'm like, you try to help out, but you're not doing the best at it. And once you've, I'm sorry, but I really have this much to say about her. And for those who still follow her and watch her, please think about what you're watching. Think about the things that she says. And even though many are unsubscribing, I'm like, we can do a lot better than this, and we need to be much smarter. And if we want sound advice, let's let's talk with professionals, talk with psychologists, therapists, and things like that. But Shallon, please just stop. Because the fact that you think you're helping people but you're not really says a lot about you. And just the things that you say, I'm like, you're doing way too much, and it's to the point it's being way too harmful. Alright, that's all I'm going to say about her. And you know what? have a great night. And this is something I've never spoken about, and this is something that I've never even talked about before. And even though I'm still starting out and many things like that, but you know what? It's not worth it to watch her. But everyone's entitled to watch whatever they want, and nobody's forced to watch what they don't want to watch, and that's okay. But please just pick better choices. And you're entitled to watch what you want, and that's fine, but one must think about what they're watching and realize, is this even worth my time or my psyche? All right, anyways, take care, have a great night, and get some sleep, and hope you're doing all right, and just take care.